Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to 90 Day Fiancé latest news. Jimeno Pedro from the family during his 6-year marriage to Chantel Everett. Chantel is suspected of having feelings for Coraima Morla. Yet, there are hints that he might still harbor affections for his former lover. The Dominican Republic native came to the US for Chantel's wedding. The pair eventually exchanged vows in a lovely ceremony that was attended by rival families, despite some obstacles they had to overcome before being married. Pedro and Chantel were successful in their relationship and even purchased a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home together in spite of the family strife. But purchasing a home together didn't help the couple thrive. In fact, following this big purchase, their marriage worsened. Pedro developed a strong desire to work in the real estate sector and soon became a successful broker. He started to see his wife as worthless and indolent as his profession progressed. Pedro developed trust issues because he stopped talking to Chantel and spent much of his time working or interacting with his female co-workers. Pedro failed to reassure Chantel when she accused him of cheating. Pedro finally filed for Chantel's divorce in May 2022. Towards the end of their 6-year relationship, Chantel accused Pedro of cheating on her several times. She was particularly offended, nevertheless, by Pedro's tight relationship with Coraima, an acquaintance from the Dominican Republic. When Pedro went to the Dominican Republic and partied with pals that night, including dancing with Coraima, things got out of hand. His sister, Pedro Jimeno, showed Chantel a video of Pedro and Coraima dancing intimately, exposing the truth when Chantel later accompanied Pedro on the vacation. Coraima leaps on Pedro's lap while he is holding her by the waist in the video. Chantel's suspicions about Pedro's friendship with Coraima grew. She suspected that her husband had previously slept with her and harbored repressed affections for his pal. After their split, Chantel's suspicions were nearly validated. She was taken aback when Pedro shared a cute picture of himself and Coraima on Instagram. Chantel lashes out at Pedro and accuses him of cheating during the last family gathering between Jimenos and Everetts. According to her, via TLC, "You were always in love with Coraima from the beginning." Pedro said, however, that he and his companion had never had intercourse. Pedro and Chantel's lives have changed dramatically during the last 2 years. Pedro focused on his career as a real estate agent, while Chantel, a nurse injector, appeared in 90 Day, the single life in search of a new relationship. He is committed to pursuing his American goal of professional achievement despite the dissolution of his marriage. But Pedro recently posted a moving video of himself departing the US. He was flying in the video, and a melancholy Spanish song that portrayed loneliness and a life devoid of love was playing in the backdrop. According to the video, Pedro longed to be with his loved ones back home since he was unhappy and dissatisfied with his life in the United States. Additionally, it appeared that the 33-year-old reality star was still grieving the loss of his American wife and had no desire in finding love again. Pedro subsequently shown a change in viewpoint though, by posting a number of positive films that chronicled his journey from Atlanta, Georgia, to the Dominican Republic. He also disclosed that he was actually going home to celebrate the birthday of his mother, Lydia Morla. In addition to being Nicole's best friend, Coraima was crucial to the plot of Pedro and Chantel. Pedro gave dating Coraima some thought after splitting from Chantel. The notorious pair seemed to click when they first met at a restaurant. But Coraima told Pedro that she was already engaged, so she turned him down when he showed interest in dating her. Pedro was heartbroken to see Coraima maybe marrying someone else, but he didn't make a big deal out of the rejection. Pedro even implied that he would have been a more suitable match for Coraima than her fiancé. It was odd that Pedro didn't meet Coraima when he was in his native country, given he and Coraima claimed to have always had a close bond. Pedro posted multiple videos of himself celebrating his mother's birthday with his family members in recent days, but Coraima is conspicuously missing. The relationship between Pedro and Coraima appears to have changed. On Instagram, the pair doesn't even follow one another. It appears that Pedro no longer loves Coraima, despite Chantel's belief to the contrary. Despite Pedro's marital status at the time, Coraima freely admitted to Nicole on the family Chantel that she harbored love feelings for him. But as soon as she became engaged to someone else, she cut off all contact with him. With a sad heart, Coraima turned down Pedro's invitation to go on a date, citing their inability to pursue a romantic relationship due to scheduling. Pedro's social media behavior indicates that he may still have some residual love for Coraima, despite the fact that she may have moved on and perhaps married her new fiancé. Pedro appeared disheartened upon his return to the United States because he was unable to meet Coraima during his Dominican Republic visit. On his Instagram story, he posted a depressing video with the depressing song Oceans, Hillsong United playing in the backdrop. Pedro may never acknowledge that he has feelings for Coraima, but his social media posts and body language give the impression that he isn't ready to let go and move on. According to some, the former cast member of the family Chantel would have married Coraima instead of Chantel in order to fulfill his American dream. This gossip is over. If you like the video, then give your opinion in the comment box and stay with us by subscribing the channel. Thank you.